Now in this video we are going to study about objects and images. An image is of an object. In the previous video we studied about one of the topics were luminous and non-luminous object. Now let us say that there is a ball, a tennis ball. A tennis ball is a non-luminous object. It does not have a light of its own, but it can reflect light. So suppose from sun, light is incident on it and it is getting reflected. Now if we want to see the ball, then there are certain conditions that we have to follow, otherwise we won't be able to see the object. First condition is the light from the object should enter our eyes. If this reflected light is not entering our eye, even if the object is in front of us, but the reflected light from that object is not entering our eyes, we won't be able to see the image of the object. Why? That is the second reason. Light should focus on retina. What is a retina? Retina is a screen that is in our eyes. Suppose that this is our eye. Suppose this is our eye and this is the eye lens, this is the front part of our eye. So if these rays are coming like this and going inside our eyes, then they should be focused or they should meet at a point on retina. Then retina behaves like a screen on which the image of the object is made. But if these light do not meet on the retina, image formation will either not be there at all, or the image will be very blurry, it will not be very clear. So these are the two necessary conditions for us, for humans and animals, to see a particular object. Light should enter the eye and the entering light should meet at a point on retina. Now suppose instead of on retina, suppose we want to see the image on a screen. For example, when we go to movie halls, we see movie on a screen. There is a window behind us. If you notice that window, from that window there is light coming. That light is actually projected on a screen. There is a screen in front of her, the light comes from behind and that is projected on the screen. And when it is projected on the screen, then there are images on the screen, videos, images, whatever you want to call it. Those images are projected on the screen. Then we are able to then we see these images and the light that is reflected from the screen, they go into our eyes and we are able to see those videos. So that means there are two image formations. First, the image is formed on the screen in the movie hall, and then that light from the screen will get reflected into our eyes and the image will be formed on our retina. So image is forming two types. So on retina we have already talked about. On screen also the condition remains the same. The light should focus on screen. The light should meet, just like it is meeting on retina, it should meet on the screen. If it does not meet on the screen, the images will be very blurry. We will not be able to focus on the image. So that means to see an object, to form image of an object on a screen, the light should meet. Now when there are images formed on the screen, we can divide these images into two types. First is a real image. Real image is an image which can be taken or captured on a screen. For example, image on the movie hall. On the screen, that is a real image because we can see those images on the screen. Another type is virtual image. Which cannot be taken on screen. So real image is easy to understand. Whatever we are seeing on the screen, whatever images are being captured on the screen, those are all real images. Example, you can say images on the screen in a movie hall. Virtual image which cannot be taken on a screen. So if virtual images are not taken on the screen, that means they cannot be taken on the retina also. If they cannot be taken on screen or retina, how are we able to see those images? One of the example of virtual image is, and this might surprise you, this example, virtual image, an example of virtual image is image formed by plane mirror. The mirrors that we use in our house on daily basis and we see ourselves on those mirrors, the image formed by those mirrors are actually virtual image. They are not real image. Now immediately one question will pop out in your mind, that if those are virtual image, how are we able to see it? Because if those are virtual image, obviously they won't be formed on our retina, and if they do not form on our retina, how are we able to see it? Now the answer to this question that will be explored further in upcoming videos. For now, the image formed by the plane mirror is a virtual image. I'll give you an example of such. This you can do at home also. Stand in front of a mirror or put a candle, light a candle and put it in front of the mirror. There will be an image of this candle in the mirror. The size of this image will be same because it is a plane mirror, so there will be no shortening of size or there will be no magnification of size. Same size of the candle will be formed in the mirror. Now you take a screen, take a big chart paper or a screen, a whiteboard like this. Take a screen, stand behind this candle. This is our object, this is our image. Stand behind the object and try to see if this image is formed on the screen. Now let us go back to movie theater. I told you that in a movie theater, first the images are formed on the screen. From screen, light comes to us and that light meet in a retina and then image is formed. Same thing try to do with this. Image is formed on the screen, on the mirror. Take a screen, stand behind the object and see, move front, forward and backward to see if you are able to get the image of this reflection in the mirror just like we get in a movie hall. You will notice that there will be no image. You will not be able to take any image of this candle on the screen wherever you go. Does not matter your location. Why? Because it is a virtual image. Now there are two questions. First of all, why? Why is plane mirror making a virtual image? Second, if it is a virtual image, how are we seeing it? Because it cannot be captured on screen, it cannot be captured on retina. How are we able to see it? So we will try to explore the answers to these questions in the further videos. In the meantime, feel free to find out the answers yourself. These are two types of images that are formed on any reflecting surface.